What is going on, everybody? We are back at your boy Sinnoh, and today we've got a very special episode because we are so close to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Comes out in less than 48 hours for me. I don't know about everyone else, but less than 48 hours for me. I'm so excited. So this is just going to be a quick, maybe not quick, might be a long one, but we're going to list going through everything that you need to know before going into the game, special things that are coming with it, maybe extras hidden in the game that you may not have heard of, returning features, all that jazz. What's pretty much what's new from the original game, and what to look out for. So get straight into this list because we've got a lot to go through. Starting off the list with a pretty cool one that has been out for a while in some other games, but never was in Diamond and Pearl way back when in 2007, but it is here now. We've got character customization. It is a huge thing to have because you're playing as you. When you go through a Pokemon journey, you're playing as yourself, you're playing as Sinnoh, you're playing as whoever. It's your journey, it's all about you. And you want to customize who you are, you want to look like yourself, you want to have your outfits on, you want to look and be you. That's the whole point. You want to get involved in the game as much as you can, and character customization can do that. So I'm talking really quick. I'm so excited. But having that character customization is just a little aesthetically nice thing that everyone can enjoy in the game. And who's going to say no to more like cool outfits? Like imagine if you dress up as like a Giratina cool outfit, or like Gyarados head, or a Magikarp hat, something cool like that. Anything that makes the character more personalized is a win in my books. Talking about a returning feature from another game from the past was actually the other Gen 4 game that wasn't this one, and that was actually Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can now walk with your Pokemon. Everyone loves this feature from those games. Everyone loved it in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as well. It's a fantastic feature. It comes out post Amity Square. So after you get to Heart Home City, you go to Amity Square, talk to whoever, or go in there, walk around with one of the cute Pokemon. After that, you can walk around with any Pokemon you like. The first Pokemon of your party will trail behind. They do different things. Staraptor flies behind you. Someone will run behind you. Like whoever it is, they all have their own things. You can chat to them, different reactions. And that was just a little nice feature that everyone really enjoyed. And I'm surprised it took them this long to bring it back. So I'm very happy about that. And a lot of people will be as well. A returning feature from the original games that I was actually surprised that they did put in. I really didn't think they'd go all out and do this, but Pokemon Seals are back. Pokeball Seals are back. You can customize your ball even more. So more individual customization for you and your Pokemon. You can put the seals on your Pokeballs to make them special, make them look cool, make them match their typings, whatever it is. You can unlock more probably at the show contest or at maybe Valstone Shopping Center. Probably buy some more in there. I forget how you unlock them, but you can definitely customize your own Pokeballs again to have a cool opening when a Pokemon comes out. And that's just a really cool feature that I really didn't think they would bring back. And I'm very glad they did. The Pokétech actually comes back as well. You get it in Jubilife City. You get your fancy little watch that's got all your gadgets on it. Shows your happiness meter. Can draw on it now, which is really cool. But the one good thing, especially from it, that everyone will love because it's just a big quality of life thing, is HMs. HM moves are now run on your Pokétech. So you don't have to have an unforgettable move on your Pokemon. You don't have to have Bibbarrel as a HM slave because he can do it in the Pokétech now. You don't need to give your Empoleon Surf, you don't need to give a Gyarados Surf, you don't need to give Rock Smash to a Lucario, whatever it is, you do not need to give them HMs because HMs are now run in the Pokétech. There will be certain things, probably you need to unlock them by beating certain gyms, kind of like HMs, I'm assuming. You won't get them all at once, obviously, but now you don't need to give it to a Pokemon and you can run whatever 4 moves you want on any Pokemon without any restraints. We know, obviously, this is the Sinnoh region, and obviously the Sinnoh Dex is returning with some added Pokemon. So Pokemon can now, like, it's increased. So obviously we know the National Dex will be there as well, probably post-game, I'm assuming. But National Dex has been confirmed up until the end of the Platinum Dex, which I think the last one is Giratina, I'm assuming. Maybe Arceus and stuff will be added, like all those mythical Pokemon like Darkrai and whatnot might be added as well. Heatran, Cresselia, all that jazz. But we know that the Sinnoh Dex is in it, and we know that Sinnoh Dex is expanded based on another feature, which is the underground system. We've got these grand caves, and we've got all these different areas located under the underground system that have specific Pokemon in those areas. So it might be a grass cave, it might be a lava cave, it might be a sandstorm type cave. So specific Pokemon can come out in specific areas, and you can get exclusive Pokemon down in the underground that are now part of the Sinnoh Dex that weren't before. And I think that's really cool because it gives you National Dex Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex, and you don't have to wait till the post game to get certain Pokemon. So things like Tyranitar, you might be able to get early on instead of post-game or trading or Pokemon Home and all that. You can probably get one earlier on by going underground and then finding a Larvitar relatively early after you get your underground kit. So that could be really unique, helps people explore a more personalized national team. If a lot of people don't like Sinnoh Pokemon that much, or they want a certain Pokemon, say Tyranitar is their favorite Pokemon of all time, definitely want to have that on your team. And having access to that earlier and more national Pokemon at an earlier point is just really cool. The underground caves look amazing. I'm so keen to explore down there because it gives a whole nother area to the game that was never in it before. It's brand new, and new Pokemon is always a win. Sadly, though, it has been confirmed that there will be no, like, Z-moves, no Gigantamax, no Mega Evolutions. Why? Why, Pokemon? We just want more Megas, but we can't have them. They're not coming in, so hopefully in the future we get them back. Maybe, I doubt it in Arceus, but maybe in another game. Hopefully we can get Megas back because they're probably my favorite niche of all the Gen 6 past games. So Z-moves, Dynamax, or Megas. Megas is by far my favorite, and I want them to come back. Would have loved to see a Mega Infernape and Empoleon Torterra, but it's not happening, and that is a sad point, but there's still hope for the future. Hopefully they bring them back at some point. It has been confirmed that there's no, like, Distortion World, so it's not Platinum, obviously, because it is Diamond and Pearl. It's not Pokemon Gracias Platinum, like, whatever it would be, but it's not that. But there has been confirmed a Distortion Room, so I'm tipping that, because back in the old days in Diamond and Pearl, you could get Giratina. It was in, I can't remember the cave name for the life of me, but you got to get Waterfall post-game or whatever. You dive in, you get on the water, get into this cheeky cave, and then you can find Giratina in there. So maybe they've just changed that name to the Distortion Room. I'm not sure. Unless they've got another cave, like Spear Pillar, in somewhere else that you have to duck a room, and then it's in a Distortion Room. But I feel like it'll probably be where it was the first time, but they've just changed the name of it. But it is still good to know that Giratina will be, assuming, catchable in this game. Speaking of legendaries that you can catch, Ramenous Park is here, and I'm so keen for this because it is a cool feature. Replace the Pale Park where you used to be able to get older generation Pokemon transferred to your game. So from Fire Red and Leaf Green, you could use the GBA cartridge in your DS and get them in Diamond and Pearl. But now, it changes to the Ramenous Park, and you can catch legendary Pokemon. You got these runes, I guess, and you got to find these discs, and you put them in the certain rune, and then you can catch a legendary Pokemon. There are regional specific ones, which are over here. So you can get Lugia and the 3 birds in one, and then Ho-Oh and the 3 beasts in another. So they've got regional variants for the legendaries, and you can see the cartridges that you get, the slate, sorry, and then you can see what legendary is going to be pretty much based on the slate, because they're kind of shaped like the old game cartridges that the Pokemon's from, and obviously the color scheme is very much the same. So no Rayquaza's in it, we know Mewtwo's in it, and some other Pokemon that are in the Ramenous Park. So a lot of these legendaries do have regional variants, so you probably will need either both games or a friend to trade with to get them. But it is cool to just have more legendaries in the game. Who's going to complain about having like a Rayquaza and a Mewtwo post-game? Because everyone loves a post-game. Everyone loves having something to do, catching legendaries and stuff. So having the Ramenous Park, I think, is really cool. And it is cool to have, I've said cool way too many times. It is very cool to have region-specific legendaries as well as just regional variants in the game. As I just said, there are regional variants in the game, so certain Pokemon only appear in Shining Pearl, and some appear in Brilliant Diamond. So I'm pretty happy because I get Scizor and Scyther in Brilliant Diamond. Pinsir can hang out in Shining Pearl all he wants. I'm not worried about that. But Electivire in Diamond and Magmortar in Pearl, I was not expecting them to be game-specific, but I'm pretty stoked because I was going to run Electivire anyway. Now I have to find another fire type or run Infernape, but I kind of wanted to run Empoleon, but it's kind of twisted my arm a little bit to say maybe I need to run Infernape. But I'm pretty cool about having Electivire on my team because he's one of my favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, but it is cool to see the regional variants, and they're listed here so you guys can see who's in what version of the game that you have. But regional variants has been a long time thing, and it's really cool because it focuses on trading with your friends. So it's all part of that friendly bond, the Pokemon trainer, get together, the community that you need to trade to get certain Pokemon in each game. Speaking of trading, they've added the Union Room now, again, returning, but it's like kind of like the GTS, the Global Trade Station, but you can do it anywhere. So similar to like the Wonder Trade, you can now do that wherever you want. So you don't have to go to a Pokemon Center and do all this jazz. You can just link up because you're on the Switch. You can go connect to the online and then do your Wonder Trades and whatnot. Like in Sword and Shield, you can just do it wherever you want, hook up to the internet, and then do your trades there. So it makes life a lot easier for people. Having a easy, accessible Union Room to trade and battle with your friends, I think is a really cool feature. It saves a lot of time, and it's just a quality of life change that everyone can like be happy with. There has been a lot of, I say, debate in the community about this, but I think it's a really cool idea. Some people who, I guess, want to play the hardcore version of the game, who want to do it on a Nuzlocke or some type of grind, don't want to have an XP share on all the time, but it's on like in Sword and Shield. So apparently there's no toggle to it, so it's always on, which is good because Pokemon Diamond and Pearl originally were actually quite hard games to beat because the levels of the opposing Pokemon were always a smidge higher than if you just verse trainers. So in recent games, like especially Gen 6 was very easy. The XP share was on it. Gives everyone XP post-battle. And then if you fight just the train, you don't have to fight any wild Pokemon. If you just fought the trainers, you were the same level as the gym leaders. It was great. It was cruisy. It was super easy. In Diamond and Pearl, the XP share back then was given to one Pokemon, and you definitely had to grind wild Pokemon to match the levels of the gym leaders. So giving the XP share is a good thing because it helps you just play through the story more, probably enjoy it. You don't have to grind as much, but I know a lot of people do appreciate the grind. So post-game grind will probably be easier to farm competitive Pokemon, get those levels up to level 50, EV spreading and all that will be a lot simpler now, having an XP share on all the time. But it probably would have been smarter to have it toggled on or off, so then people who do want to play hardcore or love the grind can then turn it off. But let me know in the comments below what you think about having an XP share on at all times. Two things that are returning from the original games that were actually really fun features that a lot of people probably dove into. I definitely wasn't a huge fan of one of them. I did a little bit of the other, but wasn't my forte. I'm more of a battle type guy. I want to do all the fun battles, gym leaders, smash it out, get to the Pokemon League. But they brought back the Super Contest and Superstar Contest. It looks like a lot of fun. It was always fun to actually do the contest. You got certain moves for the different stats. Cool, beauty, smart. So that's all returning. Very fun. Big emphasis on what you can do. There's a lot more to it now. And then another small thing that has returned is puffin making. Puffin making was always pretty cool. You can make puffins, give them to your Pokemon, raise your friendship, raise your stats and all that. And I think that's a really nice thing to just have because for one, it is a lot of nostalgia for the people who played the original games who did enjoy puffin making. But it's just a cool feature. It's very friendly. It's very let's go Eevee and Pikachu. Very, very kid friendly. Pokemon is technically a kid's game, I would say. Or it's friendly, kid friendly, we'll say. So for someone to go and just like start cooking up some puffins for your Pokemon, it is pretty wholesome. So definitely not complain about a small return like that. Something I am very, very happy with. I didn't think they were going to do it, but they have decided to go through with it. Fairy types are not returning, they weren't in the original, but fairy types are now in Sinnoh. So Pokemon like Togekiss are just way, way better now because now they're fairy type, can learn Dazzling Gleam. I'm assuming it will be added as a TM at some point, but fairy types are back. So anyone like Clefable, Jigglypuff, Togekiss, if Mawil's in the game, I know it's a national dex, but all these types that are now fairy since Gen 6 are back and they're fairy. So no more normal types for these Pokemon. They can actually have a good typing for once and exploit the great fairy type that it is. So that's just a really cool thing. I'm assuming most people are happy with the fairy type coming back instead of normal. I don't know how many normal type fans there are over fairy because I feel like fairy is better in every way over a normal type Pokemon if it's been changed since then. But like Staraptor versus Togekiss, it's going to be a lot closer now I think with fairy flying and normal flying because it's a very close matchup I think. But fairy types returning is a great thing. Finally, I wanted to end on something really fun, and I'm very, very surprised that Pokemon have decided to do this because it is a great thing to have. It's just rewarding long-time Pokemon fans. Not even long-time, just recent Pokemon, just Pokemon fans in general. So, if you've played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, can get a free mythical Pokemon Mew, and people who have a Pokemon Sword and Shield save data on their Switch can get a free Jirachi. So, 2 free mythical Pokemon that are surprisingly good. Especially, I think Jirachi's probably better than Mew without all the TMs and moves. But get them relatively early. Get them at Floroma Town. So before the 3rd gym. So at level 20. I imagine you probably get it at level 10. I'm assuming the gift will be 10 or 20. But so you'll be around the mid-20s. So getting 2 mythical Pokemon, or at least 1 at that point, at that early in the game is fantastic. If you want a Mew on your team, you want a Psychic type, put on a Mew. You want a Steel type and a Psychic type, put on Jirachi. 2 free mythical gifts. Just for having saved data from 2 other Pokemon games that aren't that old. They're only a couple years old. Like, that's just insane that Pokemon have decided to do that. I still can't believe that they chose to do that. And if you've pre-ordered, you get a free Manaphy. What's Pokemon doing? They're giving away mythical Pokemon like it's Black Friday sale. Like, these are just going out. Like, this is insane. 3 mythical Pokemon just for pre-ordering and playing 2 other Pokemon games. I can't get over that they've decided to do this. I couldn't be happier, though. Because I think it's very cool. Mythical Pokemon used to be so hard to get back in the day. They had to do certain events. You had to go to the shops and all that. It was impossible to do, especially with what's going on in the world. Still, at the minute, it's probably too hard to do that type of stuff and, I guess, mandate it. So, giving an online mystery gift just for pre-ordering or playing other games is a fantastic way to distribute these mythical Pokemon that people love so much that normally you can't get in the games. So, I think maybe it's a bit early to get it at the 2nd and 3rd gym, but I'm not going to complain because I think they're really cool. Add it to the national decks. And they're just great Pokemon. 3 Mythicals is there. And then obviously we went through the Ramenous Park. You can get a lot more Legendaries. So there's plenty of Legendary and Mythical content in this game. And that is a great, great, great thing that they've added. hopefully you all did enjoy this video. The list wasn't super long, but it definitely covered off a lot of things that hopefully you did or didn't know. And now you will, and you're looking forward to it just as much as I am. I'm so excited. Gonna be doing the Let's Play on my channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss an episode of that. Be coming out probably Friday or Saturday AUS time, so keep your eye out for that. Make sure you hit the bell. If you did enjoy this video though, please leave a like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Comment down below what you're most excited for in this game to come out in less than 2 days. And as always, take it easy.